Okay, let's move on to type 2 questions of module 10. I will read the question for you. A certain application needs a sequence controlled power circuit that will turn on a single phase motor 10 seconds after the green lamp turns on when the start push button is pressed. Which means if you press the start push button, first the green lamp should turn on, then after 10 seconds your motor should work. Let's read the second part. MC2 is the contactor responsible for starting motor. Red lamp should be off when the start push button is pressed. A student assembled the following circuit, but the circuit did not function as it has 3 faults. Redraw the wiring diagram with the faults corrected. So in this type of questions, you will be provided with the exact figure. No need to add any additional components, but only thing you have to do is figure out the incorrect symbols or figure out the faults in the circuit. So let's check the circuit in detail. Let's start from the MCB, miniature circuit breaker. If you close MCB, then the current will come here and it will stop. Why? Because the stop push button here is normally opened, and you should know that for a stop push button it should be normally closed one. So the fault number 1 is this one. Okay, so change this one like in figure, like this. So this is normally closed one. Okay, again when I close this one, I will move from here. The current will come from here to here, and then it will stop here because it's waiting for the start push button to be pressed. When I push the start push button, the coil associated with this one is MC2, the relay coil. This will energize and the contact will close, and this will provide current from here in this way by latching and holding of current. And at the same time a line is taken from here, so when you press the push button the current will flow like this. It will come here. It's written it's an on delay timer, and you have to check the relay is connected. Yes, it's connected. Check for the contact should be connected to the normally closed one, and the motor should be connected to the normally opened one, so which is right. And then check for the next connection. The current will come here, and see this one is normally closed, so it will flow to the green lamp and the green lamp will glow. But it's written in the question that if when you press the start push button, when you press the start push button, then only the green lamp should turn on. This is one of the point. But even if you are not pressing the start push button, if this one is closed, it will glow, right? So if you change the MC2 contact to open type, then if you press the start push button, this relay coil will energize and this contact will be closed and the screen light will glow after that. So the fault number 2 is this one. The MC2 contact associated with the green lamp should be normally open type. And then look at the next thing. MC2, which is normally opened and it is connected to a red lamp. But in the question it's given the red lamp should be off when the start push button is pressed. Have a look at this one. When you press the start push button, the MC2 relay will energize, and what happens to the contact? If it is normally open, it will be closed. So when you press this one, this will be on, but you need the red lamp to be off when you press it, right? So change the MC2 to normally closed, so that when you press the start push button, the relay coil will energize and the contact will be opened. Which means when the whole circuit works by pressing the start push button, the motor will work and the green lamp should glow. If the whole circuit is not working, the red lamp should glow. Okay, So let's have a look at the correct figure. So in this one, fault number 1 was the stop push button, and fault number 2 was the conductor of green lamp. Fault number 3 was the conductor of the red lamp, and it's mentioned in the question that it has only 3 faults. So only 3 faults. Change the 3 faults and redraw the circuit again. Let's have a look at the working of this one. When you close the MCB, the current will flow like this, and when you press the start push button, the coil will energize and the conductor will be closed and the current will flow like this, because MC2 will be providing latching and holding of current. And when the start push button is pressed, at the same time the current will flow like this and will flow here. After some delay, maybe 5 seconds or 10 seconds, this conductor will move to this side, making this line as normally closed and this line as normally open. So the motor will work, and at the same time, when the coil is energized, this contact will be closed and green lamp will glow, and at the same time this contact will be opened and the red lamp will be off. So that's about type 2. So in summary, the type 2 questions will have always all the components given. The only thing is that you have to change, or you have to figure out the faults and change it and redraw it accordingly. In some question they will mention the number of faults, but in some question they don't. So please check everything one by one, then only you will get the correct answer. That's all about type 2.